the vitamin D. Yeah, I think as long as we started, restarted, she'll be fine. Plus, she's gonna be on some solid foods anyway.
Yeah.
So, although the solid foods don't really have any much vitamin D anyway, so
I have to provide
yeah,
that.
right. The teeth usually doesn't come anyway till around 6 to 8 months. So
I think her gums are very strong.
Swollen.
And I mean, sometimes when she's taking milk from me,
she bites.
It's hard.
Where's Daddy? Daddy's over there. Daddy's over there.
Tina! We made her ears pierced yesterday. Yesterday before yesterday.
Yeah, that's pretty. She's getting her second DTP shot today, so she'll be fine.
Yeah, doctor actually here just if you imagine this black thing.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's normal. That's darker skinned babies usually get that darker color on the area.
Oh, can I use this white there?
Yeah. Like your baby wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's smelling.
It gets irritated. Yeah.
So
It's better to kind of clean it with the wipes. Although, if you're not able to do the wipes, just use like cotton ball soaked with water.
Okay.
And just use that.
Okay.
Check your hips. Here, want to get up? Good girl.
She's trying to sit.
Yeah. It's pretty strong. Standing up. And by around 5.5 or 6 months, if you can kind of practice her sitting up too.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
If you have a boppy pillow at home. Well, otherwise she looks great. She looks really good. And her weight gain, she's doing excellent. So
Okay.
don't worry too much if she misses like one feeding a day.
Okay.
She'll be fine.
Okay.
Plus now that we're starting her on the cereal and some of the baby food, she'll probably
So how many times per day?
per day. So you can probably do a little bit of cereal in the morning, and then in the afternoon she can do another cereal and then the vegetables.
Okay. Okay.
But otherwise, I think we can go ahead and give her immunizations. So she's getting her second Pentasal, which is the DTP, polio, and Hib combination. And then her second Prevnar, or the pneumococcal vaccine. And then those are the 2 shots that she also got last time. And then her third one is the oral vaccine, which is for rotavirus.
Now she's already in her 5th month. When I read this one, it says like
4 months.
Fourth month. So
Yeah.
is that okay?
That's
No,
okay, yeah.
that's okay.
And then we can see her back in a couple months again.
Oh,
So she'll be almost around 7 months by then, but that's okay. Yeah, the shots just need to be at least 6 weeks apart. So when you schedule her, just make sure that it's like 6 weeks from now on, from today.
Okay. And one more thing, her nose is like since from her birth it's like filling. And if you see,
yeah, I see that, but that's just a little congestion. Yeah, sometimes they get congested, so you see a little bit of peeling on inside the nose.
because even if I use that
The aspirator, the
Nasal
ball,
drops.
the
nasal
saline
drops
drops.
or anything, it's not coming
Coming
out, so I
out,
have to do the oil massage on her
okay. And
nose,
then,
and then it's coming.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's fine. Do you have a humidifier at home?
No.
Humidifier. During the winter months?
Winter months.
That might be good to
Yeah.
have it. So sometimes that, kind of helps with that nasal
I'll
congestion.
Okay. And when if her body is exposed to sun, sometimes she gets a rash around her eye or ear, but it will stay for a couple of hours and it will go automatically.
Yeah. That's probably just like a reaction to sun exposure, just because their skins are so sensitive. So, you know, even touching clothing or the surface, it kind of breaks them out. Same thing with sun exposure. They become kind of red and get a little rash, but then if that just goes away on its own, then yeah.
How to make her strong?
To make her strong?
I
Well,
mean,
mommy's really breastfeeding, so she's getting the best milk that she can get. So, but you know, making her kind of her motor skills, she seems to be doing really well.
Okay.
And she's kind of rolling over, usually sitting up. If you play with her, you know, grandparents are watching her, so if they play with her, like sitting up and just kind of carrying her and having her stand up, usually having her play on the floor, will, instead of carrying her around all the time, will actually, you know, make her better with her motor skills, because she'll be doing more things on her own rather than, you know, sometimes, yes, right, because kids that are used to being held, they just like, you know, want to be held all the time. So if you just have her play, you know, more on floor, you know, in a flat surface at home. Okay. And let me get her ready for her shots today.
Okay. So if she gets any fever after that, so can I give her?
Yeah, you can give her Tylenol, the point.